How's it going everyone? Welcome to the channel, and this is Rando, and we are back for another video on our Let's Play world. And it's episode 50 now. Man, it's actually so crazy. I feel like that went so quick. I mean, maybe not for you guys, but man, 50 episodes is a few now. I feel like we're gonna have to do a little world tour or something at some point soon. Maybe that's something we do for episode 100 or something once we've got a few more things built. Maybe we do it very soon. But anyway, so I did have a bit of a plan for today's video, and so the idea was to pretty much put a potion room in here, because I'm trying to work out if we can actually make enough room to make one fit to even start with, but I think we can. Pretty much just gonna make it up as I go, to be honest, because that's all I do, because I really enjoy making things up as I go to see what we can actually come up with. So I think that's gonna be the plan. Okay, so we'll just dig all this out to see what we're actually left with, because I feel like we've got a few things built just up above us here. Okay, so we've actually cleared a bit of this room out now, and I'm not gonna lie, it's actually bigger than what I thought. Okay, so originally I had this idea of adding in like a bench top in here sort of thing, where we can have all our brewing stands and whatever else on it. But I kind of got this other idea. It's going to be a bit hard for me to explain, but we can have like all our potion bottles, or not potion bottles, I mean our brewing stands, like all along the wall here, and then have like a slim window across the top there. I was thinking with the colors of carpet and everything that I've got, I could probably make like some sort of art on the floor here out of it, like a big potion bottle in the ground. I thought that might look pretty cool. On this side we can have some growing nether wart, and then we can have some like chests like that are labeled and whatever else. Man, I'll tell you one thing, I'm really not good with any pixel art right here. Like, this is me really trying to work out if I'm actually going to make this work or not. I think it would look alright if it come up something like this. I don't know if that's a bit overkill or not. Oh, maybe not actually. So, as we can see, it's pretty well centered with our archway here as well, which is the main thing. Okay, so we can have it looking like that. How does that... Oh, okay, that doesn't look too great. We need to add like an extra, just one more block longer. Okay, I think that's a bit better. And then I just need to add some orange just in here, and then a little bit on the top there. So I will just have to push that, or dig that wall out just a little bit more. Don't know if I'll fill it all in with like the one color like this. I will, just to start with, just to see how it actually looks. I think I would like to add a bit of light blue in this as well. I think that's our potion all finished now, so that's how it's going to look. Alright, so I added a little bit of the light blue into it. I think it looks pretty cool. Adds a bit more color into it as well. So with the end here, I was thinking we're going to have to sort of like finish the carpet along here somehow, like something like this. I'm going to add like a bit of a different floor around this, if that makes sense. Okay, so that's pretty much already like most of our floor finished. So I'm thinking of going the darker sort of colors in here. I've got a heap of this like polished black stone bricks that we got from the bastion in the last episode. So I'm thinking of using a bit of this, a few extra dark colors. Another thing I'm a little bit worried about is I've had to shave a little bit more out of this wall, but if I want to add, say, chests or whatever into this wall here, I've just got to quickly check how close we are to this stairway. We've got our pumpkin farm just up here, so there is a bit of redstone work underneath that. So we've got to sort of just be a little bit careful that we don't go bumping into any wires like redstone and whatnot, because that's about probably up in here somewhere, I'd say. Alright, so we are back. I've done a bit more now. I've shaped the room up a little bit more, but our brewing stands are going to be sitting in here. Trying to work out if we want the window above up in here for like 2 blocks, and then a little bench that goes along here something, and then say the cobbles like our brewing stands, like something like that, just along here, and then the windows above it. I'll probably just work out this bench idea I've got through here that all the brewing stands are going to sit on, and yeah, I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I think that's the sort of bench idea I'm going to be going for. So put a bit of the magma blocks down there as a bit of a cool lava look, and then I'm going to have the brewing stand sitting on the black stone here. Alright, well that's our window pretty much built in. So I think that's how our brewing stands are going to sit, just in there like that. I've added this little archway in here just as like a little thing where I can like make stairs going down here that can link up to another part of the house that we might build sometime in the future. Okay, so that's that side of the wall nearly finished. I've just got to add a bit more in the corners and a bit more to the floor here, which I think I'll probably run that same sort of carpet design in here maybe. Okay, so one thing I've now added in, we've got our little water source sort of area over here, and I've come up with the idea for crafting tables. I might just sit them in the sides here, like one there and then just one in here. And I'm thinking, because I've got a little bit of room to play with, I might have like the chests in this sort of section in there somewhere, and that's where we can have everything labeled, and yeah, we'll make that up as we go basically. Alright, and that's what we've come up with for this little part so far. So we've got our little nether wart thing happening up here just as a bit of decoration, and got a bit of a skylight sort of thing happening up in there. But I think for the moment that little part part in here is finished. I've finished off these corners. I think that's the look I'm going to go for. I'm using a lot of this black stone actually, but I kind of like the dark colors with the white, and especially for a potion room. I've played around with the water source sort of thing we've got happening here. I've made it look just a little bit different. I feel like this way looks a little bit neater. Filled in these with the orange carpet. That's all I could really come up with really, because you can hide the lighting in it as well. And I was going to add some like vines down into here as well. I'll just let them sit there like that because that'll grow anyway. So I just added a few more blocks in, just did that little ring around the top here. I'm going to have to add more in for the ceiling, but it's going to get very interesting up there actually, because I think I can only go so... okay, yeah. I can only go so deep, which is not looking good, because any dirt that's up there right now, I think... Oh no, yeah, I think that's just underneath these pumpkins. Those two lots of dirt, that pattern there, so that's where our farm is. Alright, so basically with this ceiling up here, we're gonna have to probably just put a whole heap of slabs in here because we can't really fit anything else in here. So what I'll do is I'll just quickly clear out all these blocks up here, and then I'll get back to you once I start putting some slabs in. Okay, so I'm back. I haven't actually put any slabs up in there yet, but I'll put these in because I'm thinking probably might be one of our only good options for lighting. Okay, so I'm thinking of having some sort of design like this for the ceiling. I mean, it's turning out pretty cool. Alright, I think that's actually turned out pretty well. For a slab ceiling, like, I mean, there's only so much you can do, so just got to try and avoid the stairs at this chest room, but I think we've got enough room for that anyway, so we should be okay. Alright, so we cleared a bit of it out now. I'm trying to work out how we want this to sit. I think it's going to be something like this. We're going to have like chests in between these pillars, like in the sides here, something like that. I don't want to go too overkill with this. It's just going to be a simple like storage sort of thing. Sweet, I think that's turned out really well. I just got to add some chests in now, and I think that'll pretty much be this whole potion room finished. Might just chuck a quick lantern over in here. I don't know if that looks a bit weird. Oh no, it looks good. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, so that's our whole potion room all sorted out now, so it's turned out really well actually. We've got our whole chest room built in now. That's all I really wanted to do. I don't want to make it too complicated, but it's just nice and simple. So the only thing I'd probably add, it'd probably just be like a few item frames and whatever else, and chuck in a few potion stuff, which I'll probably go do now. I'll sort all that out and just do some organizing off camera, and then I'll talk to you in a bit. Alright, and this is us all finished now, so I pretty much just put everything back into here, like all the little bits we can brew with. Like I just pulled a few bits and pieces out from upstairs, so just chucked all them in there for the moment. Organized all our potions in, or for the ones that we do have, just all into these chests here. That is our room all completely finished. Man, it's actually so big. I didn't actually plan to have a lab this big. I really didn't think I'd even fit it under here, to be honest with you. Another thing I was actually going to quickly show you before we finish is just in here. We have actually been having a lot of issues with this bee farm. It was meant to be automatic. To be honest with you, I don't know what went wrong with it, but we're having issues where it really was not automatic and it just sort of stopped working. So what I've done here is I've just put slabs, because this used to actually be glass along here, in case you didn't know, and we've swapped it to slabs because the bees can't actually get underneath, and I've just made it kind of manual now. That's it, all fixed now. Well, at least we can use it. That's the main thing. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like, comment and subscribe, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.